Hey, another quick video about, I guess, VR menu systems, level streaming, um, atmospheric audio, and camera fade-ins and fade-outs. So I got my maps folder here. I got my main map. Let's actually just start in there. So the main map is this is like the first thing you see when you're in VR. So like I've launched the application, so I can start the experience or quit it. So I mean, you probably want to pad this out to be a little more fancy, but it's basically like you're in the game, you've launched the game. Do you want to start the experience or not? So this is also a good spot if like you had other chapters or other information that you wanted to offer the user before you actually like start the game or the story or whatever. So yeah, you click start, and that takes us into this next map. This is a widget, so this is like some opening titles, I suppose, and we can see what it is like here. And if we navigate to our widget, which is over here, wait, no, it's just there. Oh, yeah, here. Our widget here. We got a bunch of buttons. There's some text. We have some like images that like come on screen. So, on construct, there's a delay. It plays an animation. It fades in that animation, and that's fading in. I think an image, or yeah, a bunch of image. Yeah, a bunch of text. I have a bunch of text. So that's what that is. And then after that, that sort of fades out. Bind to animation finish when that's done fading. Then it fades in the next set of animation, which is another simple fade in, and then another image with a button. And so it's basically like I'm setting the scene. I'm like, oh, welcome to the experience. This is the context, this is the background story. It's like the Star Wars title sequence, and then it's like, cool, these are the instructions. This is the buttons you need to know about. Are you ready? Right? And when you click the button, are you ready? That's going to take us into our first level. So this is like the pre level. So on this button click, then we're going to do this camera fade. So I just got player controller, and then out of that, the player camera manager, and then there's this start camera fade, and this thing's like so awesome. Like I thought I was gonna have to like fade out my audio and add a delay and then do the fade, but like this fade start camera fade thing does it all for you. So it's like your alpha from alpha is like your starting transparency, so it's like 0, like it's not faded at all, and then your 2 alpha is 1, completely opaque. So you're going from transparent to fully opaque with a black color across a duration of 3, and then you're also fading the global audio. So that'll automatically fade down any audio that's playing, which is great. And then hold on that when finished. I do have a delay here. I probably don't need that delay, or I could reduce it to like 2 seconds or something, so I'm not thrown into this other level. Yeah, so compile. So that's great. And then, so yeah, don't even need this audio bit. So that's awesome. And that's just all happening in the widget, right? So like this whole level is like super simple. It's like, I got my audio playing, and then I got my widget and this directional light that's like so I can see my controllers and stuff. So super basic. Oh, the audio blueprint is good to know. Where is it? Where did I save my audio? Here. So this is just like a simple blueprint, actor blueprint, and then I just added my audio cue, which is like, a 10-second loop on begin play, short delay, and then fade in your audio. Wow, and so that happens at the beginning, right when we enter this level, and this just like continues to go while I'm reading the instructions. And then that player camera manager thing here, this is what's fading out the audio. So I tested it. It works. I'm not going to demonstrate it. It's like super basic, but oh yeah, you specify your level here. So after the camera fade, it'll take you to the next level. Did I change anything about this? No, audio didn't change anything other than like this fade in. Actually, that's a lie. I totally did change stuff. What did I do? Oh, there's an audio cue. So for your audio, let's just go to this loops. Yeah, so you import, where's my audio? So you import the audio, and then you create a sound cue. You right click and create cue up here, create cue. And then in the cue, this is where you can set your looping. So you select the actual audio, enable looping, so there's no gap in the loop when it repeats, and then you add the looping node just from over here, and that's your output. So super basic audio setup there. And the last thing was in this blueprint, in this audio blueprint, on the fade in, no, on here. Oh yeah, because I have this delay. I mean, you don't even need the delay if you don't want a delay, but I wanted a short delay, so I added the delay. And with the delay, you have to actually select your audio and go down to disable auto activate, because that's on by default, and with that on, like as soon as you begin play, your audio starts playing, because I guess the default value of audio is to be auto activate. So like event begin play occurs, the audio starts playing, and then it delays. Like it stops playing and then delays, and then the fade in happens. So you have to like select that and make sure audio auto activate is disabled if you're going to use a delay, anything in front of your fade in. Yeah, so that's all. It's just a short, quick one about this audio fade in, fade out structure. And then I guess like when you go to the next level, it's my main menu, and then I'm in this like sort of pre-menu, and then when I'm actually in the next level, the starting level, you have to remember to like add your player camera manager and then fade up, right? Because right now we're going down to black, and then we like hard cut into the next level, and it's like, you're being blinded by the sun. So when you on begin play, when you enter that level, you should start with like your being faded down, so it's like a nice smooth fade up into your eyes. Yep, that's it.